Today, MUSEVENI has come out with a statement over the recently travel advisory which was issued by the United States of America to its citizens not to attend the Nyege festival. We all know the Nyege festival ended on Sunday and it was done successfully with no security threats. So today the State House came out with a communication talking to Ugandans but also attacking the Americans and the British over this statement. So in this episode I've come to talk about how international politics plays, what it means for our country, and most importantly the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you are watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sura Nawagari. There is a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. I dedicate this video to Sechitoleko Yasin, a political prisoner who has been in incarceration for more than 3 years. So we all know that the Nyege festival was announced and US Britain came out with a travel advisory barring their citizens not to attend this festival. Very many people in the Ugandan government took it personal. In fact, RDC's ministers came out to attack the United States of this travel advisory. So even today, MUSEVENI came out with a communication saying, fellow Ugandans, and especially the Bazukulu, greetings. On this occasion, however, I want to congratulate the security forces, UPDF, Uganda Police and Intelligence Services of Nyege in Jinja. Until their function was over without a single incident, this shows you strength of the Uganda security system to be able to guard such a long pre-announced massive public function. The threats of the terrorists notwithstanding. It is true the pigs of ADF in Congo had sent a few infiltrators to try and disrupt the function of the suspected sinners. Indeed, I hear that the panicky Americans and British sent out what they called advisories to their citizens not to come to Uganda. These are mistake makers. If the situation was so bad, it would be us to advise people not to come to Uganda and not the British and Americans. We know that we are doing. We know what we are doing always. Even if a mistake occurs, we know how to handle it. Those advisories by some of these actors is another form of interference in our internal affairs by these elements. By these elements. Moreover, part of the terrorism in Africa is either created or conserved by some of the actors that try to be global policemen. And he signed MUSEVENI. That is the letter which was written by General MUSEVENI. And for me, I think he wrote this letter with emotions. First of all, it was right for the British Embassy and American Embassy to give out travel advisory. Such a superpower like America cannot offer its citizens to be kept by the security of Uganda. We all know America and Britain suffer terrorism attack. There is a war between Israel and Hamas, and we all know America is supporting Israel. So whenever America is fighting in the Middle East, many of its assets and people are targeted worldwide. It was within their right to caution their citizens not to attend that festival. Okay. Another mistake which was made in this letter, the British never gave out travel advisory for their citizens not to come to Uganda. They barred them not to go to Nyege. Okay. And I think it was right. Those countries care for their own citizens. Those countries love their citizens more. They are not like our country. They put citizens first. I cannot even dream that America can allow its citizens to be under threat in a festival which is taking place in a third world country like Uganda. I'm not putting my country down, but they did something right. Because we all know we have ever suffered a terrorist attack, the 2010 bombings, twin bombings. And we all know how America is tough on keeping its citizens wherever they may be. America has the biggest global reach in the whole world. So for me, I think this letter by General MUSEVENI was so emotional. It was not thought about. Okay? We all know that the incompetence of our government, a government which can kill its own people, a government which cannot keep even its own people. How can you come out to say that you are going to keep foreign tourists? So to me, I think America was on the right course. This is damage control, which is being exercised by the president. 2, I also think that General MUSEVENI is continuing to fall out with his foreign backers. As a country, we are taking the same route like how Zimbabwe was. We are taking the same route like how Sudan was. We all know that all those presidents who took long in power started falling out with the European powers. Okay? And at the end, they suffered a lot. They suffered a lot of sanctions and others. We all know that General Museveni's friends and generals have been sanctions from Kayura, from Abe Kandiho, and I can see others being put on the list. So it further shows that General MUSEVENI is falling out with his foreign backers, and it is not a good signature to our democracy. Of course, that's my opinion. You can also tell me what you think by commenting on this video. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.
Nyege.